He's saying, where's your hair? It is an emotional return for Hassan Shire to the land of his birth. Shire has spent the last 20 years oscillating between Uganda, Canada and Europe. The last 2 decades have also made him a global citizen and a human rights activist. In the last 20 years, he has managed to reach Mogadishu twice, but not to his exact home. However, today is going to be the day, security permitting, when he will be able to finally touch base with his people who have been holding fort in the district of Shangani. We touched down at Attain International Airport in Mogadishu on a bright and sunny Monday morning. The airport is busy with over 18 flights landing every day. The Somalis, it appears, are coming back and from all corners of the world. We hop into one of these AMISOM battle wagons with Hassan as we head for Hotel Oruba, now a shadow of its former self. Located on the seashore, this former 5-star hotel is now in total ruins. It has absorbed all manner of motor bombs, but still one can see traces of its former glamour. It's now the tactical base for the Sector 9 AMISOM commander, Colonel Stefano Mugerwa, the man whose forces liberated Shangani and the entire Middle Shabelle region. Stepping out on what used to be a balcony, the beauty of the shores are extraordinary. Hassan wants to capture every moment through his camera so he can show his family back in Canada his home. In the 1950s and the 1960s, Mogadishu city was comparable to the French Riviera, so beautiful and so magnificent. But look what the ruin it is now today. The battle to capture Uruba Hotel here in Shangani district was fought street by street, house by house, corridor by corridor, and yes, room by room. Hassan tells me that his home is just a few meters away, but still, AMISOM has to assess the route before giving us the green light.
Thank you very much, guys. Very good.
Back into our armored vehicles with Hassan in the co-driver seat, we head deep into Shangani. You could see him on tension as we get closer. He remembers every street, every house and office block. This city was clearly glamorous before war tore it apart. The Italian colonialists had showcased their architectural prowess here in Mogadishu. Fine buildings with marble stones define their streets. We cautiously walked to the cathedral. It was bombarded, but it still stands. Hassan's home is not far from here, and after 5 minutes drive, we are at his gate.
He's saying, where's your hair? You are still young.
He is unbelievably lucky. Miraculously, his home was never bombed nor looted. The Hassans seem to have been men of influence. It is easy to forget, after all, that this was an affluent neighborhood.
Come in. Yeah,
this is Hassan
fighting in the same
back home.
home.
I gather that his grandfather was a chief judge in the colonial government.
My goodness. Thank you very much, really, for keeping everything, yeah?
After the tour of Hassan Shire's home, we head for official business at the Safari Hotel in the heart of Mogadishu. But before that, he captures one final photography for posterity purposes with his housekeeper. AFISO, a human rights organization, is being launched today. They want to campaign for clean leadership in Somalia. Or, to borrow their words, shed a light on wrongdoers so that they are not voted into the next government. Again here, you can see that the Somalis are desperately trying to rebuild their city. Safari Hotel is a case in point. Ahmed Daib is a Somali national that has lived in Washington, D.C. for 30 years. But he is back. I asked him if he's thinking of joining the presidential race.
That's a good question. I am not running for time being as a president of Somalia. But you never know. You will never know. If the people in Somalia come to me and say, Daib, we need you to run as the president, I didn't let him down.
We are told that a day before this conference, a popular comedian had been assassinated. People may look happy, but there's also an underlying tension that continues to simmer. We leave this event and head to General Kahir Police Academy, where a constitution-making process was underway. The conference attracted over 800 delegates from across the country, including Puntland and Somaliland.
People came from those areas, and the areas that are newly liberated in Juba and Gedo, central Somalia, Hiran. We send planes, chartered planes, and we ferried some people out from there. Puntland, Somaliland, they're well represented.
Somalia is clearly on the move. Sheikh Sharif is in charge with the help of armed forces, the Somalia National Army, and the Special Forces. As all attention now turns towards rebuilding Somalia and restoring peace and stability to the war-torn streets, for most people here, there's now clearly no turning back.
And
Patrick Kamara, NTV, Mogadishu.